killing animals is pretty intense, huh? Like, I've had to do it quite a number of times in my career, and I think it's very important to do it at some point, just to get because it's an impactful experience. Even if you kill a fish or a lobster, something that is not sort of like closer to our heart as a mammal, like a veal, right, or a chicken. I mean, even. But when I was in Japan, at some point, I worked myself up to be able to do the fish prep. And one of my jobs, one of my tasks was to do the ikejime. So for people who don't know, ikejime is similar to what Eric was just talking about with the ducks. You bleed the fish out. You have a fish, you make an incision in the neck through the spine and at the tail so that you open the spine at two ends. Then you insert a long wire through the spinal cord to break all the nerves, so the rigor mortis doesn't set in. And then you put it in ice water, and all this blood circulates out through the spine into the ice water. And that's why you get very, very clean fish with a very nice texture with no fishy taste. And so I every day had to kill like 5, 6 sort of like big halibuts, sort of like lots of kind of smaller fish, a ton of spiny lobsters every day. And these halibut, they were big, they were the size of like 2 iPads put together, 3 iPads put together, so big fish. And you would get them in big plastic bags filled with seawater. You'd open it, you take the fish out, the fish is moving. So you kind of like had to like put both your hands on the fish and kind of like just press gently so it would calm down. And at some point it would stop flopping. And that's where I would take my big ass dabber and just give him the mercy kill in the back. And while it's actually quite a good way to kill the animal, because the animal is gonna die anyway, right? But this very clean and surgical killing is actually one of the most humane things that you can do to the animal. And even so, after months of killing, fish every day, it was getting to me, like, and I was like, man, I don't want to kill anything anymore, even though a fish is something cold-blooded and, we don't relate to it as much. It really, really weighed on me, but it makes you appreciate it, if you're so, the story has been told a million times. You go to the supermarket, you pick something prepackaged up, you're so disconnected from reality. But it's true. It's really, really true. And we need to remind ourselves of that because it's very easy to get like caught up in the everyday sort of consumerism and forget like the system behind it, where things come from and what it means.